Fleet Admiral Kael Zorath gazed at the view screen, his 6 eyes blinking in unique patterns of disbelief. His shimmering scales shifted from bold indigo to a startled amber as he absorbed the human response to their declaration of total galactic war. "Repeat their message," Kael ordered, his clawed fingers tapping the command console. Lieutenant Vara, the communications officer, cleared her 3 throats before replying, "Sir, I've run it through our translators 14 times. No error." The humans responded to our war declaration with, "Thanks for the notice. We'll slot you in for Tuesday." "Our Marines need a live-fire drill." The bridge went silent. 20 of the Zanari Dominion's elite officers stood frozen, 10 slumping in confusion. "They think we're offering a training session?" Second Commander Lyra asked, her voice climbing an octave with each word. Kael's stomach sacs tightened. This wasn't the plan. This wasn't the plan. The Zanari Dominion had conquered 16 star systems. Their fleets blotted out skies. Their name alone made lesser species surrender before a shot was fired. "Show the human visual response again," Kael commanded. The screen flickered, revealing a human female in a relaxed uniform, smiling during a war declaration. "Hey Zanari Dominion." "Right." Her teeth gleamed. "I'm Admiral Sarah Volin, United Earth Defense Force. Got your submit or perish memo?" "Perfect timing. Our new recruits need combat experience, and our veterans are itching for action. So, we accept your war. Tuesday, September 23rd. Works for us. We'll send coordinates for the first clash. Looking forward to it." The message ended with a thumbs-up gesture. "This is an outrage," war strategist Torm shrieked, his ceremonial head spines flaring in fury. "They mock our Dominion's might, treating our sacred conquest as a game." Kael raised a hand for quiet. "What do we know of human warfare?" he asked. "They're delusional, but perhaps there's more to them than our scans suggest." Intelligence Officer Syl stepped forward, data tablet gripped in her prehensile tail. "Sir, our data is limited. Humans are new to interstellar travel, only leaving their system in the last 70 years. No major conflicts with spacefaring species, though they aided the Valturians against pirates near Cleon. And their own history. Do they fight among themselves?" Kael pressed, Syl's scales flushed, an embarrassed orange. "Sir, that's concerning. Humans have fought each other non-stop for their entire history. Their planet has never known total peace. They've battled over land, resources, beliefs, economies, and sometimes for reasons so petty they forgot why mid-conflict." A nervous ripple of pheromones swept the bridge. "Were you saying," Katzel said slowly, "we've declared war on a species used to war, not just used to it, sir," Syl continued, scrolling her tablet. "They've made it an art. They have millennia of warfare strategy in thousands of books. Their entertainment is packed with war simulations. Their young play combat games, and most alarmingly, they hold massive military drills in peacetime to stay sharp." Kael's scales tightened, a primal fear he hadn't felt since hatching. "So when they call this a training exercise," he began. "They might mean it," Syl finished. The bridge buzzed with agitation until Kael slammed his war staff on the floor. "Silence. We are the Zanari Dominion. We've crushed civilizations with technology far beyond these humans. Proceed as planned." He turned to Navigation Officer Rin. "Set course for their coordinates. We'll meet them for this exercise and show them Zanari warfare." "Yes, Admiral," Rin replied, his scales betraying unease. In his private chamber, Kael accessed classified archives, seeking answers to the humans' bizarre reaction. A lone report from a Zanari scout who observed Earth 50 years ago appeared. Yale read, his heart's racing, Observation 32, "Humans thrive under conflict. While most species ease life with technology, humans choose grueling activities, sports, and extreme challenges to test limits." Observation 47, "Human military training is hyper-realistic. They build mock cities for urban warfare, use painful simunitions in drills, and deprive themselves of sleep and food to build resilience." Observation 58, "Humans have muscle memory, repeating combat moves thousands of times until instinctive, their elite warriors trained to move toward danger. Conclusion: though technologically inferior, humans show alarming comfort with violence. Avoid conflict until further study. Kael closed the report. Doubt, a sensation alien to his 300-year creeping in. The Zanari strategy was overwhelming force, shock, and quick surrender. But how do you shock a species that shocks itself routinely? He pushed the thought aside. The Zanari way was forward. They'd meet the humans on Tuesday. The Zanari fleet emerged at the human-provided coordinates, expecting an armada. Instead, a single human vessel, the UES Vanguard, a fraction of their command ship's size, floated near a gas giant. Is this a jest? Kael hissed. Magnify it. The screen zoomed in. One ship, Torm foamed. This insult won't stand. Before Kael could respond, Vera announced, transmission from the human vessel. A male human with dark skin and a gray beard appeared, eating wrapped food casually. Morning, Zanari fleet, Captain Marcus Kane, UES Vanguard. Hope you traveled well. Here's how we'll run this exercise. Exercise. Cable snapped. This is war. We're here to conquer your worlds. Kane nodded, chewing. Right. Your war, our exercise. Semantics. We've set up a scenario. See that moon? It's got a mock outpost with civilian dummies. Your goal, capture it. Minimize civilian losses. We'll defend. Kael's scales cycled colors rapidly. You're assigning us a mission, we dictate battle terms. Kane took another bite. Sure you could, but how'd we grade you? Grade us? Kael's eyes bulged. This is our exercise, Kane said. We need metrics for the after-action report. Don't you do performance reviews? The bridge fell silent. The cooling systems hummed deafening. Fine, Kael growled. We'll play your game, human. We'll take your outpost and show why the Zanari Dominion is feared. That's the spirit. Kane grinned. Exercise starts in 30 minutes. Low-yield weapons only. No apocalypse on day 1. Kael ordered full combat prep but cautioned. Level 3 weapons only. I want to see how they fight. 30 minutes later the battle began, and defied expectations. The Vanguard evaded fire from 12 Zanari cruisers with impossible agility. How? Kael demanded. As plasma torpedoes missed. Their maneuvering exceeds estimates by 340%. Tactical Officer Dre reported. Zanari landing crafts faced hidden bunkers, turrets, and minefields. Ground Commander Zex's voice crackled. They've channeled us into kill zones, and they're taking notes. Notes? Kael asked. They're recording our tactics mid-battle, Zex said. I heard Zanari troops bunch up at obstacles, sequential vulnerability. Worse, the humans scanned their ships, bypassing security with unknown frequencies. This isn't just training for them. Kael realized. They're gathering intelligence. After 4 hours, the battle ended in a draw. The Zanari took the outpost, but not the perimeter. Humans evacuated all civilians. Kane reappeared. A cut above his eye, but cheerful. Not bad. Aggressive tactics. Good cohesion, but you neglected perimeter security, and your encryption's weak. We cracked it in 20 minutes. Grade B-. See you tomorrow. New coordinates arrived. Kael, speechless with rage and concern, said, We'll be there. We won't underestimate you again. Kane grinned. Tomorrow we bring 2 ships. Back on the Vanguard, Kane turned to Commander Emily Holt. Did we sell it? Holt nodded. They think this was our main force. They don't know this is our training vessel. Kane smiled grimly, eyeing the Zanari fleet. Good. The real fleet needs time. A classified feed showed hundreds of human warships mobilizing. They think they're the predator, Holt said. But we'll show them their prey. Over 3 days human ships increased, 2, then 4, then 9, each battle graded with infuriating critiques. By day 5, Kael gathered his officers. We're not students, he roared. Reinforcements arrive tomorrow, 16 fleets. Syl raised a hand. Sir, these human ships are training vessels, not warships. They're stalling us. mentioning a real fleet and Operation Schoolyard. A transmission interrupted. Kane, serious but amused, said, "Today's exercise moves to the advanced course. New coordinates, 6 hours. Bring your A-game." The coordinates led to an asteroid field. No human ships appeared for 3 hours. Then alarms blared. 573 human warships, sleek and lethal, emerged, surrounding the Zenari. A silver-haired human, Fleet Admiral Maria Koval, appeared. "Admiral Kael Zorath. I'm Fleet Admiral Maria Koval, United Earth Defense Force. Captain Kane's training division gathered extensive data on your tactics and technology. Thanks to you." Kael's scales paled. "This is your true fleet." "No," Koval said. "This is 8% of our warships. You're a Class C threat. Significant, but not existential." Koval offered terms: surrender, non-aggression, reparations, and disarmament, or face their full arsenal. Kael's reinforcements were useless. Hyperspace inhibitors blocked them. "You've planned everything," Kael said bitterly. "Not everything," Koval replied. "Just what you might do. We've simulated thousands of invasion scenarios. Yours was number 1247. Defeated, Kael accepted terms. 6 months later he stood with Kane, now a liaison. "You could have destroyed us," Kael said. "Why didn't you?" Kane replied. "Dead enemies don't become allies. Plus, you remind us of our past. Arrogant, expansionist. The galaxy's dangerous. We treated your war as training because the real threats make your Dominion look like bullies." A year later, Koval briefed the United Earth Defense Council. The Zenari were restructured, their sensors repurposed to monitor the toric expanse, a growing threat. "If it comes," Koval said, "we'll know months in advance." The Vraxxians, once enemies, were now a buffer state. As Koval studied the expanse, she knew the real war loomed. The Zenari had declared war. Humans called it training. But what waited beyond cared for neither, and humanity would need every ally, even those who once underestimated them.